Well, hello. Okay, wait a minute. I should be rolling. And here we are. The camera. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nick. Got him right in
Yay!
everybody's face. Hello. It says here, things are getting a little bit up high. Okay, well, whatever, you guys. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Maureen.
I cut my bangs off just for you guys. You know what? There's something that's funny. I want to tell you guys when I'm using a Procaster, and welcome everybody. Hello, everybody. Uh, immediately I forgot. The last time I did the show was about a month ago or something. I can see people now where a live stream. There's billions of them though. You know they're not. But there's one guy who says you're not scary. It was from I'm looking at it now. You're not scared. What? Yes, I am. Okay. Merry Christmas, well, Hanukkah was over a while ago, and whatever else have you. Oh,
Happy anniversary is the important
yeah,
one.
and it is, well, it was actually Thursday, and
Yes.
although I did take a couple months off during the 4 years, since 2009, and that's when I met Joe at that time, too, by the way. And hello, Doug. Hello. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Lois. Hi, Reggie. Hi, Susan. And yeah, it was 2009, December 26th. I remember it all too well. It was that very, actually, those were interesting times, but it was, and actually, it was because of Doug. I felt even comfortable even going on air or doing video because of many, 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 many years ago. I used to, when he had, it wasn't psychic access, it was something else. And so it wasn't so foreign to me. So I do thank you. Okay, you guys, I want to show you. I did get my yes, see this? I got an iPhone, yeah, an upgrade. I wasn't planning on it, but I went to Walmart. This is a little case, and I went and got it because it was only $27, and the tax. I got one of those 5S colored ones. Pretty cool. La la la. See, first I got a white one, then I returned it because I felt that somebody had already used it. I don't know if it's in my own head or I'm crazy, maybe. But I got that. Then I got this little case. Buy your cases at Amazon. They're a rip-off if you get them anywhere else. By the way, people, I got a case and I put it in here. But this is great. It does FaceTime. And Mariah, from all the way from Thailand, FaceTime. Do you know what FaceTime is, Julie?
I do. Isn't it
Trippy.
iPhones,
Yeah,
Skype?
I guess no, well, yeah, but it's better than that. You just dial. It's like calling someone's phone number. But you hit on a FaceTime. You have an option of calling their phone or messaging them or doing this little video symbol. And Mariah suddenly comes up so clear the other night. She's all the way in Thailand. I'm looking at her face right in my phone. It was. I just called like I just
Cool.
called. Yeah, she. I guess I couldn't do it on my other. My 4 is right here. My iPhone 4. But you know what I found out about now? This is my iPhone 4. I still use this. I can use it for going on using it on the internet. I didn't know I could. I was doing it. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yes, because it's wireless internet. Isn't that weird? So I was able.
Cool.
What up with that? So see, Doug. Hi, Rose. You too, Doug, can have these. Anyway, for $27, I know they're going to go back up in price. They did last year after Christmas, but what a deal! Okay, so and before I get the phones, I did the number to call in tonight for a reading. If you would like to do so, is 858-952-1090. Yeah, I really cut my bangs off pretty bad. Can you guys see it? Pretty bad. Let me bring this one back. And I wanted to, before someone call, anybody can call. My daughter got me this such a cool thing. This is so cool. This is it's the peace God. It's the peace Buddha peace harmony statue. Really neat. See up here. You can see.
Very cool.
It's really neat, and it's really funny because I have this. Where my desk is right in front of me. It's perfectly. I have this shelf. It perfectly fits right here, and then I've got the holy water to ward off all the evil doers, and if I get it on them, they'll burn. I better put some more. And yeah, isn't it, Susan? Anyway, then I got this from her. Yoga for beginners. I think she's trying to tell me something. Actually, I'm glad she did. And this looks like a really cool one. And then she sent me, from where she lives to send something to me. Amazon it costs nothing for me to send something to her. Like if I sent her a package this big, it would have been $200 to send. This big.
Wow.
Yeah, rip. And I love these lanterns. They've become really popular in the States. I saw them when I was taking my walk at at night when I walk at the nighttime, whatever. And they're called sky lanterns. And I saw all these people. They're becoming very popular. And there's a candle. You put a candle, but in Thailand they're just all over. They go there's like they'll put hundreds of them in the air. And you make or if they're having like saying hi to someone that died. I don't know, but we make a wish. But it's called sky lanterns, and they're really cool. So I sent me that. Then she sent me, which honestly, I have this book from 20 years ago, but it's a lot smaller. It's the book of, Teachings of Buddha, and they used to put them, I don't know if they still do, in the hotels along with the Bible, on the higher end hotels. In the 80s is when I stole mine. Well, I always figured that for the taking, it was right next to the Bible in a really nice, I forget what hotel it was. But this one's really thinner, so I'm very pleased with that. And that was very sweet of her, yes. And Doug already knows about my Christmas shenanigans, but whatever. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna wholly bless myself. So the show I have gone down to an hour on the show, everybody. I don't know if you noticed it. Julie, I know you did because you noticed everything. But
Not everything.
yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You notice pretty much. So that about sums it up. I'm glad Christmas is over, and then I have a little thing I play with here by myself. I have no Christmas decor or anything like that. Just these little things I play with. I play with this in my head. So anyway, for all of you who don't know me, but you all do, I think. Wasn't there a guest that just came in here? Yeah,
Rufus just came in and came back.
He said, "Guys, I'm heading out. Heading out." So anyway, on the show, I did put down to an hour, and so that might make everyone fall asleep. And I thought I'm going to try that for a bit. And also, Susan, this might pertain because you are pretty close. I have been asked to go to Gettysburg, February 7th to February. I mean, told you this time, February 11th. With Mary invited me to go, and I think I might do. I've never been. I know that Susan, you live in that area. I'm pretty sure. I think you do, Susan. And Rose, how are you, by the way? And Julie, how are you? So Julie, tell me before anybody calls. But like I said, you guys, I went down to an hour on the show, so 1 hour. So don't be shy if you want to call in. Do so, please. And I wanted to ask you, Julie. So you're getting ready to move, yes?
I am. In fact, I won't be here next Saturday because we are moving.
I'm real excited. I'm excited. I'm happy for you.
I'm so excited. My hands are all white from painting today too. You can't. I should have worn gloves, but I didn't.
Well, I can see how white. I can see them. Really bad. No, that's okay. That's fun time. Fun times. Good times.
It was, and I'm so thankful for my daughter Lindsay. She has been so helpful. Oh my gosh, she's been so helpful. Once again, she's just always so helpful to us.
So
she's
this daughter's daughter.
She just turned 22.
Oh, so she's my daughter's age. Well, pretty
yes.
much. Mariah turned that in September. Well, yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, that's a good age. I remember when I was 22, I had my boyfriend. Never mind. He was an artist. Yeah, I have never nude photos that are all over him selling all over Northern California. And I go in there, I look at myself, I go, oh, that was me. I was 22 years old. Go, Mariah, that was me, 22 years old, your age.
I don't have any pictures of when I was younger, except for.
Oh, yeah, you have nudes too. I'm joking. Nobody would. I mean, Yes, you don't have any pictures of yourself when you were a young girl?
No, I had an idiot of an ex-husband threw away everything.
Yeah. I had Mariah's dad, the mental case, threw away a lot of special things. Never mind.
Yep.
I don't even. If I go focus on that, I'll remember I didn't really forgive him at all, and it was a big hoax. But well, no, these were actually done with an 8x10 Durwood. He was actually a fine artist, black and white photographer, where the lens was open for 20 minutes and I was standing there. They're very tasteful. They're not disgusting, but people I have the #1 prints, and they are tasteful, but they're nudies. And he showed them at galleries, but they're up until actually they sell still. People have my body hanging around. And then as time goes by, I'm turning more into the wrinkle prune fat thing. Well, I wasn't. See that? But I know when I think about it, my daughter was 22. I was 22 one time, Anyway, I just, that's all I got to say. There was something else I wanted to say. If everybody's too shy to call in, just want to hear me rapping. Want to hear rapping.
How old were you when you had Mariah?
I was a good ripe age at 31. I was an
I
old
think
mom.
I
Hmm.
had my oldest at 23. I think it was 23.
Well, I was just talking to Mariah's. Her best friend was in town from Connecticut. They were best friends, and she has her life had just started with me. Anyway, she stopped by, and it was lovely seeing her. And I was talking to her, and we were talking just about that, how old. And she goes, "Oh, and she goes, do you remember this girl?" And I remember that. She was like my daughter too. Anyway, she goes, "She's praying." I go, "What?" I go, "Well, I go, you don't want to. She's living with her boyfriend now in Connecticut. And she's got great
We
stuff."
have a caller.
Oh, caller! Wait. Am I ready for a call? Yes, I'm ready for a call. That's good. Caller should call. Caller should call. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Let me see. Julie, are you there? Julie's probably put me on hold so I can entertain my hair because look at I cut my bangs up like. Julie, where'd you go? Where'd Julie go?
Oops,
Oh, that's
that's
all
what
right.
happened. I messed that up. He's calling back.
It's
Okay,
okay.
so
It's okay, Julie. I mean, you're free to
there
mess.
you go.
Oh, thank you. And hello, this is Maureen. May I ask who's calling?
This is Reggie.
Oh, well, hi, Reggie. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Doing pretty okay.
How was your holiday day?
I'm glad they're over.
Yeah. Well, that's
Nothing
okay.
special.
Nothing
Nothing
special.
special.
No, but I'm sure
Yeah.
you saw some light somewhere outside. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Me too. Boo
Yeah.
hubba hubba. So, Reggie, what can I help you with? If I can help you,
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to this lady named Jan, and what do you think gonna
Jan.
go? Her name is Jan. Yes.
Okay. And so, is this a newer person that you've opened yourself up to?
Yeah. The person she lives here, and
Oh, good job. Did you ever notice her before?
I did, but I never said anything to her. She approached me.
Aha. Now, didn't we talk about this a long time? Didn't I talk to you about something? No, I'm just messing with you. Maybe I.
It sounds like you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like I think I forget about that. But I mean, you hear the recordings. I'm sure. Well, a lot of people. I think people listen to it. Nobody listens to the thing. Okay, this is what I'm getting. It appears like she's been through quite a bit of pain, major pain. That whoever she was involved in any kind of relationship prior to her now opening up, I think it's really brave of her. I guess is what I'm trying to say is that I like this because there's so much pain that I feel that she was um, that she went through that someone interfered with her relationship and really betray. It's that kind of pain I'm feeling. Heart hurts, and she's been juggling around trying to just do whatever. She looks like she does she work? It looks like she works.
No, she's retired.
She's retired. Okay, so she must do something while she's retired. Like does she? She has a lot. I mean, people when they retire, that wording cracks me up. They simply don't just stop doing things. A lot of times, they do activity. They do something. Sometimes they do. They're entrepreneurs and they're doing business project or whatever. I mean, she can't just sit at home doing nothing. Well, maybe she could, but I don't feel that. She looks like she's able to juggle two situations at one time. Meaning she's been getting by being able to focus on something and not really her personal life. So she's approached you, Reggie. I find that to be very positive. And I do feel that I do feel that she sees you in a really good light in a way, and I really feel that you would. Well, I want to ask you: are you interested in her, Reggie? She's too healthy
Yeah,
for.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I
Well,
mean, she's a little bit older than
well, that. What are you trying to say? Well, Julie, now don't you have a husband a lot younger than you? We like that, yeah.
me.
So Reggie, that's okay. Women have hold their ground there for women that are older than you. Doesn't matter. They're still looking good, aren't they? Yes, Reggie.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks pretty good.
Yeah, Rich. Oh, you guys. It's. I love it when I hear about the girls with the guys like Julie's husband. Yay, go! And there's 13 years. Yeah, that's right. Because women.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right.
Julie's husband. What is he? 13 years younger?
Yeah, almost 14.
Almost
Yep.
14. Yay, Julie. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
Reggie, take note. And Julie's fantastic. Okay. So anyway, uh, but Reggie, you look like you're very unhappy. about relationship situations, and this is something I feel that's right there in front of you, or at least an opportunity, and I feel that it would be a business. What? Say, go
She
on.
seemed to be backing away a little bit as I approach her more.
Okay, wait a minute. You said she seems to be backing away the more you've approached her.
Yeah, it looked like it a little bit, because she came on to me, and
I like that wording. Everybody came on. I mean, sorry, Reggie. I remember that we're dating ourselves when we use that. He came on to me, but then again, Reggie, she approached you. Let's look at it that way. And she reached
yeah,
out. She reached out, and she's been around. You never gave her the time of day before, right?
yeah, that's about, yeah,
Okay,
I've seen her before.
okay. So here's when she approached you. You probably didn't seem to. It probably didn't seem very eventful for you. I don't know. Okay, I want to ask you something. She looks like she's a very well independent, and she looks like a woman that's done well for herself. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
She doesn't need anybody to mess with her. But you know what your issue is? I'm going to say, and I'm not putting you down. I'm being my intentions are good. You're not used to a good, healthy, stabilized, grounded woman, Reggie. You're not used to that. And I say that with all the good intentions because like I said, I know I'm not used. I've never been used to someone that's functional at all either. So the thing is, here we have this, but she looks like she's real into family.
yes,
This
yes,
is a
yes.
very good opportunity for you, and considering what you've been through with what was that girl's name? You've been going through that rigmarole, the shenanigans. Who is she again? What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. You know,
Yeah.
what's her Fanny? I'm sorry, what's her name? Je-
Are you talking about Adelaide
no,
or?
I'm talking about that girl that has been going back and forth with you, and you have saved for. That one
Yeah,
is
yeah,
she's
yeah, Sally.
yeah. This is a good thing, and I feel that she sees you. And I feel that maybe you're not feeling. I don't feel maybe unconsciously. You're just not feeling that. Why would she be interested? Why would she be looking at me? I like this woman, and I think and like I said, she's independent, but she has a lot of, she has a lot of hurt. She's been very hurt. However, you may not think that by looking at her, she might appear like nothing of the sort. Like there's nothing that could ever hurt her. But I do feel that she's just actually come out of a very interestingly bad, low time. Like really, she was down in the depression, and her batteries are now recharged. Woohoo! It looks like she was with somebody for a long time, and so she's a little bit leery as well. And I feel that the timing is pretty. If she's been standing off as you, I feel that it's maybe having to do with maybe like be self-aware about what's going on with your energy, Reggie, about when she approached you or how you reacted. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but you just seem like it looks like you look like you're very unhappy coming up in the weeks to come. When you see her, are you unhappy, or do you talk about how miserable life is, stuff like that? Are you interested in getting to know who she is, or do you ask her? Did you ask her?
Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah,
Did you ask her questions about herself? And
yeah, yeah, I did.
I don't feel she doesn't look like she's standing off to me. I'm wondering why you feel that way. You just thinking she might?
Well, well, I know she seems to be backing away a little bit as
But give me an example of what you mean.
well, I was asking her, you want to do something or go somewhere or,
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I don't know. I mean, I'm just filling her out. I'm just trying to figure her out,
well, yeah, but see, Reggie, that's what my point is. I'm just asking you to give me an example. There's nothing to figure out. You just need to be, you just need to be direct and go, embrace it. Because if you're saying that she's backing away, it might be because you're indecisive about what you're doing. I just feel that you look like this is just going to be another unhappy experience for you, and I don't feel it is. I think this is a very good opportunity. And
Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah, she's a good. Yeah, she's a good woman. Yeah,
yeah, and
she's
she
good.
doesn't need, and she's independent. I see a very good
Yeah,
family situation. But she's been really ripped her heart. If anything, I'm surprised she even opened up to you because she's been. I mean, it looks like I mean, it's still with her. She's wounded. I mean, she's deep, but she holds herself very well. She has a very good class about her. It's not like fake. She has it together, but she can get extremely depressed. But she's coming back up, and she picked you to want to open up to. I think it's fantastic. She's looking for, yeah, and I do feel, Reggie, this may be that maybe your perception. If you could try to see it differently, and if you approach it and go, well, you want to do something, be direct. Let's go do this. Don't even say you want to. How about let's go do this? It could be as simple as let's go take BB gun. Start shooting. It could be something as simple as, I don't know, coffee or something, or anything. It doesn't have to be a big deal, but and I feel that she will be more. I feel you will not be disappointed. Instead of kind of analyzing it too much, I do see that you've seen
Mm-hmm.
her with another man, haven't you, around?
Huh?
Have you seen another man around her?
I don't. Well, I don't know what. I think she's still close with her ex-husband a little
No,
bit.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But I don't feel that was the one who hurt. She had the hurtingness. But that's a good woman because she's a woman she's a lot. She looks like she has a lot of wit. She has some very sharp edge to her personality as well. But she also can become very depressed because she's very her expectations are so high. I feel that she would be a very nice person to get to know and then go
I
from there.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, Reggie, I know. And so if you go in there with that, if you go in there with that mode, instead of going, well, she's backing off. I don't feel that maybe she is. Maybe you just feeling she is because you're suspicious about her and why. Because this is a different type of woman that you'd be attracted to. She's functional. She's a good person. She doesn't. She's not gonna. She's not like the other person that you've been. You know what I mean? That you're drawn to. This is good. I see good. If you open yourself up, this is a good thing. A very good thing. And also within the next 10 weeks, I could be off. I do see that this is a very good timing for this to well, do move forward as you would like it to. And just take it, little things just to get to know and mutually, get to know each other and back and forth like tennis, ask, what do you do? I just feel like there's a good connection here. I feel that could be had, definitely.
Okay.
Okay,
All
Reggie,
right.
you don't do what I say.
Okay. Well.
I'm encouraging you.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you, Reggie, and I'd like to know how is everything going. Now, I think we have. Listen to your recordings. I know you do, and listen up. Maybe if I have brought her up in the past, if this is her.
Yeah, it sounds like it. She has the green eye.
Okay, and so it was it a positive, whatever I said. Maybe that. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think she. Yeah.
Well, whatever I may have said in the past, and I may have seen. I'm not saying I'm all good, everybody really, but I am not sure. I feel that maybe that will help you. It's okay, Reggie. You
Yeah.
deserve to be You deserve to be in the company of someone that's good and has it together. And why wouldn't they see you to be a great person to hang around and be around and get to know? You have to believe in that.
Yeah.
Okay? You just
Yeah.
have to know that.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Maureen.
Reggie. Bye.
Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Oh, he just got mad on me. He's like,
Oh, I don't think
no,
so.
I was just joking, Reggie. I'm joking. If anybody knew, no one's gonna. Oh, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. My show's only going an hour tonight. I hope to. If you're gonna be around, if I can call you, let me know. You just. Well, I'll just try tonight. So Julie, and anyway, I hope everybody had a good time. It's the holiday boo and anyway, we had our 200th show last week. It was last week ago Thursday, right? At Psychic Access Talk Radio. 200, and I told her, do I look 200 years old? But it's 200 shows, right? 200 years old? No. But anyway, okay, great, Barbara. Thanks. I'll do that. Okay, so Barbara, here, did you see? I don't think I showed you this. You appreciate this. I think I did put a picture up, but this you saw a picture, but this is the thing Mariah sent me for someone else calls. You guys don't be shy. Call. I think a call's coming in. See, Barbara, cool, huh? Here, it's the ghost. I'm lifting up high. Oh, there's a delay. Up we go. La, la. Anyway, it fits perfectly right above where I have it. Where I sit. Is a call coming in, Julie?
No.
Oh, you just put me on mute, are you?
Yeah, I was just.
Mutation. Anyway, yes, he is big. He's a big one. Uh, anyway, yeah, I thought you saw everybody that. Well, I don't know. Let me see if anyone's saying you're not scary over it. I didn't know I had that feature that I can actually see those. No one's in the. Oh, poor me. No one's in the live stream. His name was Freddie. He says you're not scared. It's so funny, Julie. I wish I would have seen this last 2 weeks. I think it was 2 times before we. Anyway, I I wanted to say, oh, there's a new hotel that opened, and it's owned by Marriott. It's fantastic. And I was talking to Doug a little bit about this, how I could see myself going there and trying to get around people a little bit more. I used to like going to a nice place. It's beautiful, and it's finally finished. Took years, but it's owned by the Marriott, and they've got a fine restaurant, but the bar is fantastic. And I can have a glass of wine. I'll probably just start drinking, but I can read my book and not be bothered and look at the ocean. It's really nice. I went and checked it
Nice.
out. Yeah, it was lovely. And what else? I had something else I wanted to say, something about something I don't remember. I need to write some things down when I don't. I see things that I go, now isn't that odd? And then I don't remember, or I don't remember where I put. I don't remember where. But anyway, I. So
I
anyway,
like to go to airports because the energy there at airports
I
is
love them.
so,
I love.
it's so good. I like the
I like.
energy at
I love
airports.
it. I love airports too. I love. If I have to be, I love observing.
Yep.
I love that. My father owned an airline in the 70s. He owned, actually, it was a smart man. Started, four men started for $500 a piece. They put it in. They started. It was called McCulloch Airline. They chartered. It was called Starship. They catered to the Rolling Stone. It was the most gorgeous. I mean, I went. There was, I went to the parties and there. So Rolling Stones, Elton John, whoever used it would have their name on it, and it would fly them. And it was, what kind of jet was it? It was something special. But anyway, uh, because of that, Western Airlines during that time period, some people will know that because of the age that we all are in here. Except Sheila may not. Sheila's younger, and I think yeah, the rest of us will. Susan left. Well, Susan left. Well, anyway, I think everybody else. Rose, you might remember Western Airlines. Anyway, because of my dad owning the small McCulloch airline, I got to fly all over on Western. Do you remember Western Airlines, Julie? Julie,
I
do you?
don't
Oh,
know.
what with that? It was deductible. Well, okay. Anyway, I used to have to fly anywhere at the time. All I had to pay for was tax. That was a really good deal. So I was younger, no one could go anywhere. So I would fly by myself off to San Francisco for lunch by myself when I was like, I don't think I was 16. Or I would go to Utah to see my sister. I'd only have to pay $20. It was great. And so, but anyway, I love being in airports because a lot of times I wouldn't have a ride home. I love sitting there too. Funny you bring it up. I Even if it's like it is now, I do like the airports. But they had the Holly Christians back in, which I really loved. They don't get those guys can't come in there anymore. It really kind of upsets me because I love those books.
Yeah.
I love their books. I took them. I framed the pictures. I thought it was kind of cool. But you remember Western? That's right. I would think Western Airlines was a big one. So they went all over. So it was really kind of a great time for me. Great time. And so anyway, my daughter's in some really cool place right now for the next week. Oh, I don't know, something or another, but it's called Thailand. No. So it's, it's some island, but she went there without all the people that she always says I got to dump up with these other people that are there that she met when she got there. They're in a group because she teaches English to these sweet, sweet kids. And she sent me. I haven't put any of these videos. And they love her so much, and they're so cute. They're so darling. They're from kindergarten to sixth grade, and they love her. They love her. I go, that's really a great job, Mariah. But anyway, she met. She went and she took a train there when they had with a bed in it. What do you call a car? What do you call
The
it?
sleeper cart.
Yes, and there, I guess it's a really nice thing. And then she gets on a bus, which is a double-decker bus, but she said she wanted to be below because they only have six. It's like a bed. Weird, but this place takes a while to get there, 8 hours or something. It's called Crab, yeah, Crab Island. But the guy she's meeting up with there, he was a year ahead of her at UCSD where she graduated. So no, 2 years. So he's been living there for 2 years, and so this is someone from San Diego, and he's really down to earth. And she didn't want to go where everybody was going to, where they'll get murdered. They're going to the tourist. It's like spring break. This
Right.
place, and I'm glad because I don't want my daughter around that where they just get drunk as hell. All the people in tourist land are there, and my daughter goes, I don't want it. And I'm really glad Mariah's like that. But so she's going to stay with him for a week, and they're taking the ferry to this other really cool because he knows the area. He's been there for so many years. I was thinking, oh, how beautiful! I can't wait to see the pictures on that one. But she did agree to be the guest. And Barbara, you like this? I asked her about doing a guest spot here, bringing her in because Julie, she did a guest spot many years. Barbara was there. And Barbara, I was talking about, it was my 4 year anniversary doing this 2009 at December 26th, and that's how I met Barbara back then. And Mariah came on before she was in high school still and everything, and Barbara was just lovely towards her. But so I did talk to Mariah, and so I could bring her in. I think I could bring her in, Julie. I think I can do the video with her. I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, she said she'd be happy to do it. I said, "Oh, great," because Barbara, because she was a fantastic guest back then. That was before she went to college. So, and then this, I said she could do it when she's in Thailand and stuff. So when she gets back, maybe I'll force her to. I'm getting along better, much better with her now. So
That
anyway,
would be wonderful.
yeah, I get it. She was a wonderful guest. I don't have the recording of it, but she was really good. And Barbara was really impressed. She even sent her a fantastic. It was really, yeah. People were asking her all sorts of questions, and she was really passionate about what was going. She's going to study the mind, the brain. There's a question I have, and I wanted to, it was until a call comes in. I have a niece that's getting married coming up, and she's a niece that when she was growing up, she's called me mommy number two. She's my younger sister's daughter, which it's no surprise I don't get along with my younger sister. It's just because we're not very similar in any shape or form. Because I'm a decent, whatever. But anyway, her daughter and I were, she was, like I said, I taught her how to ride her bike for the first time. I was very close to her. I was keep her months, and she was like my child, and so okay, so my older sister, she always she would say things. Oh, there's my daughter. Look at she's saying, "Hi, mommy." Okay, did you get my Facebook message? No, Mariah, I'm doing my show. Anyway, my older sister, who's a psychologist, bless her heart, but she's never seen this show or any of my shows. Nor I'm just going to go off a little bit till that phone rings. You're going to have to listen to it. But I did. My niece, not being as close to my oldest sister as me, because like I said, I was very close to her. All right, Grant. That's the end of the story. Really close, like I'm talking. And now I heard that she asked my sister, and I heard this months ago. She's my older sister. I didn't know she had. Everybody can be an ordained minister, you guys. Well, I was ordained in 1990, only for the state of California, but anybody can do it. But still, I can legally marry people or be, whatever. But my niece asked my older sister to do it, and months and months ago, I asked her, and because of when my dad died, and all the family got all discombobulated because of things, um, I was thinking why, and I asked Amber, and I said, who's getting married? I said, Amber, I didn't know Teresa was ordained. I had no clue. My sister, in fact, anybody can do, like I said, but I didn't know Teresa never even done anything. I never heard her talk about it. She says, "Oh yeah, I guess so." I go, and my little sister has known all those years I've been ordained. It's been all over my bio when she was involved in my business. It's a no-brainer. But she, of course, wouldn't remember her to tell Amber, "You should ask your Aunt Maureen." And like I said, I saw her Christmas Eve. So I said, well, and I'm really happy she's getting married, and I adore her. I said, well, Amber, so is Teresa going to be doing it? Because I said, she has to make sure she can do it in state of health. She goes, she is, Aunt Maureen. I feel so bad that I didn't realize you. And I was talking to Mariah about because I feel really hurt. I feel extremely hurt. I do. You know what I mean? I feel so hurt. I'm not mad or angry at her, but I feel really hurt. Like, I guess, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're completely entitled to your feelings.
I know I'm entitled to my feelings, but I'm wondering, is it coming from my own ego? See, I'm really open to this because, I just feel, I don't know, just because we had such a close, we have a close, and she wouldn't, and also my old sister and her did not get along up until the fact that then decide, whatever, whoever's going to be the most generous materially towards each other is what it comes down to. Do you know that, what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, I guess, why I'm hurt. And so I even talk to my daughter. Usually she goes, "Mom, you're better not." And that's ridiculous. But she even says, "I understand," because she does know how close I am. Because she came after Amber, and I remember Amber, was always saying, she's my second mommy, even when Mariah was born after that. So, it's like, and that's what I thought. But it's okay. But I felt hurt, and so I wasn't asking about my feelings. I just feel hurt, and I don't want to kick anybody's ass. But I don't know. I don't understand the world. just because when she's a little girl, and my sister was not that. It wasn't the same relationship she had with her. More like they were. It was a volatile relationship with my little sister. She was always upset, whatever. But now that my sister's generous about this or that, it always comes back to that, doesn't it, you guys? It does.
It seems to.
Yeah, and
Unfortunately.
that's again. I guess that's what hurts me the most. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not crying, but it's just kind of a bummer. Yeah, I feel what I feel, but do I feel? What are you doing? Are you sawing some bones?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
scratching
What
on my
was it?
laptop.
What do you do? What is it? A nail file?
No,
Sorry.
I'm scratching the key.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I saw a spot on one of my keys and I got
Oh,
distracted.
you're so funny. I go, see, she's sawing somebody's bones, like taking that leg off.
No, sorry. Oops, there I
Keep
go.
doing it. We want to hear it. Anyway, can you see my little thing here? Yeah, maybe it's kind
I like your dream catcher.
Yeah, well, I put that behind me. I didn't have to want to take the. Yeah, well, this is a dream. This is a medicine shield. It's not just a. This is a big.
Oh, is it?
Look at that thing. It's like, oh wait a minute here. This stuff was made, and actually this was made a long time. And she told me, my friend she's been honored by the elders. This thing is not just a drink. This is like big old mama. This is really cool. But the other one she made for me, but that's like 25 years before Mariah's born. This little one back there. She told me I needed to throw that out years ago and put it and release it. It needed to be, and I just couldn't do it. But this one's something else. Look, see how large that is?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's something. But this other one, I put this so to kind of get, between, because I have a kitchen right here. Wait, remember I told you I don't want people to see what I actually have on? Yeah, Julie knows. I'm not wearing anything. Okay. But this one is so old. This one, and she made for me, it's very old. She made this for me. This is like before Mariah's born. But there's a thing, and there's a reason for this. And she goes, Maureen, you've got to undo this and throw it out. She goes, it's time. She told me that like 5 years ago. You need to throw this thing out and be done with it. And I haven't done it yet. She goes, you understand? There's that energy on there from my last place, and I just haven't done it. Just couldn't do it. Anyway, so those aren't like dream catchers. Those are the shield medicine wheel, medicine. What's the name? Starts like I don't know. Shield. They're not medicine. They're not the. They're not considered the dream catcher. They're considered a lot higher and above. They're like the big girl panty. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. So people call in now. The going's good because, like I said, if you don't feel shy, I mean, I'm here to do readings. Go for it while the going's good. Don't feel shy, Susan, because it doesn't matter if you did last time or whatever, because there's a rainbow. Oh, you can handle that rainbow demon. That's pretty scary. You're not scary. I'm scary. So, see, here it comes. Here it comes. You want to dress? She's the boss. Julie's go. You can tell that person.
I'll tell them to call in.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I can handle it from there. I'm not a fortune teller, but if you want to hear something that might be not so fortune telling, I would love to talk to you. Absolutely. And also, I'd like to find out what is this chat room called? It's called where they come from.
EWC, Everywhere Chat.
Everywhere Chat. That's right. We haven't seen Lee. What's her name? Leah. Well, I've been doing
Leah. No, we haven't.
Well, yeah. I know Susan. Funny, huh? That's a good one. So someone's wondering here. Do I look like a? It's Manipulations by Maureen. And I got holy water. Wait, where'd it go? I've lost it. Where? Oh, here it is. But I got holy water to protect me from you people. I take my work very seriously, and I have a sense of humor. I've been doing this. So, rainbow demon. That's I bless me, and I'm gonna throw the holy water. Anyway, I've been doing this professionally for quite a while. 20. I keep saying 27. I think it gets more and more. I think it's 24 years. Professionally, I think. How old am I? 90? I look pretty good. I look pretty good for 90, guys. Don't you think so?
Gorgeous for 90.
Fantastic. I look fantastic. Anyway, And I take I have a sense of humor, and I didn't pick this for my work because I didn't read a book about how to do it. It is what it is. But yeah, actually though, Disney used to hire me a lot in the good old days. I've told people this, and I'll be an entertaining psychic for that. But I'm not a fortune teller. So if you want to call for, and I do ask because of the time restraint. You just ask me one direct question. That would be nice because I don't have a lot of time to do general reading. But some people don't like to hear what I might have to say, and I've had this happen in the past. I thought this was going to be fun and games. I said something that might have irked them or freaked them out, and the next thing you know, I think I've told people that a fist would be coming towards my face in person.
Wow.
Yeah, and it happened when people were going, "Oh, this is not fun," because I was coming up with stuff they did not want me to hear. Um, I don't know why my daughter doesn't remember doing my show. How rude. So she's in Thailand. Let's see what she sent me something. It might be something. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she got accepted. Oh, she says, "Happy holidays from Asia." Riley, goddess of the wood. Oh, no, this is a good one from a crazy father. I'll have to read this up personally. Julie, I'll read this to you off there. God, he's really so she's so we at least we have a good. Okay, never mind. You guys, call on. Don't let me get distracted. If not, I'm going to FaceTime my daughter and bring her on from Thailand. Anyway, you won, Julie. Who's jump 171?
G, I think.
Who? Is Georgia? Is that Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, Georgia. You know, I was thinking about. I've been trying to get everybody.
Or Rainbow Demon. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe. Well, the Rainbow Demon's still in here, so.
Mm-hmm.
So you won, Julie. You were going to.
It's one of those. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not G.
No.
So it's not the G spot.
No.
Well, see, I'm on quick on my funniness. We all know who you are. Oh, so you won, Julie. So you're going to Hawaii. Who are you taking, Julie?
I'm gonna go to. Let's see. I'll take Ian, of course.
Well, but didn't I predict that someone will come in and say you won? You're going to Hawaii. Oh, all the interesting people are coming in. This could be one of those nights. I'm ready. Come on, let me. Julie, you do your part and throw them over to me. Let's see. I was kicked from TarotVisions by Julie. Well, Julie has all the. She's the authority.
Here we go.
Oh, I got one. Good. Yeah, Doug. Thank you. Yeah, Monique is really.
Please turn down your show so we can hear your talk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Doug, that is true. Bring her
You
on.
have a caller, Maureen.
I have a caller. I can hear that caller. I'm ready. Caller. Hi, caller. I know. Who? Nice to
Well,
meet
she
you.
wanted someone to call in, so Susan called.
Oh, Susan, I'm glad you called in. How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, I can hear you now.
You muted you muted the player, didn't you?
No, I turned the sound off of the player.
Okay, that's good enough.
And I'm not even.
And then you ran across the street to your neighbor so you could, for sure.
I walk upstairs to get away from it because there's that time delay. So if I'm trying to watch what you're saying, I'm like all mixed up. Like.
But I'll put this up on my thing and then. Oh, by the way, anybody, you guys, just before Julie, Susan, just a second. Some of the live stream ones may not, like from a long time ago. If you can't click on and find them, I have all of my on YouTube channel, TarotVisions. Just saying, by the way, okay? Okay, Susan, I'm ready.
Okay. I have a question about my older sister.
Okay.
She's sick, and I'm just wondering if it just seems one thing after another with complications, and I'm just wondering if you have a sense of, I don't know,
Okay,
I guess I'm asking you if she's going to overcome this.
If she's going to get through it and be, okay, okay. So you're saying she has a medical illness that has already been diagnosed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Has she had this for a bit? I mean.
Yes.
Round
2.
Okay, so she's in round 2 of the hard stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you've ever brought, well, not just my business, but well, let me tell you what I'm getting. What I am seeing is that it's almost like having a delayed spiritual death in delay from this. I can understand why. She has been, I want to ask you something. It's usually for a long period of time. during the last 10 years, what's been going on with her in 10 years? Has it felt like on, has she been, has something been going on, like sick or something, like part of this? It just seems,
Yeah, did you just say her heart?
yeah, well, just, it just feels like it's been a long, it's like a heart. I feel in her back, so it's just, it's
Hmm.
intense, and that's why she's not able even to go through a spiritual death, because she's dealing with the physical stuff, being stabbed over and over again in areas that would cause physical pain. I'm not saying I'm seeing it's not about, like I said, I'm looking at the past situation, but many years this has been going on. So she's been having some issues going on for many years.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not just like a year ago. It's longer than that. And
right.
uh, she's a young woman. I mean, she's not that old. I mean, we all have the
Hmm.
same gene. It's funny how the DNA, some of our the genes from the other parents of the family. Somehow one person gets something, who knows? But, I do feel there's something about, you know, I'm going to get to the point of right what I'm really getting at, because there's some stuff, but what I do see is it's very good, because I do see that there's going to be a hard-earned victory around, and I know we're getting closer to, but I do feel it's like the third, and I could be wrong on this, right? My timing, well, usually I could maybe out be off in a year, but I don't think this is the case with this. But I do feel it's around the third week, maybe almost, yeah, the third week. I'm just going to go with what I said of January. It's cold, but I mean, a hard-earned victory in this whole situation with your sister. And that's exactly what it is. And when I tell this to most people, in her case, it's even more so. There's a victory, and it's like the light will finally come through the darkness, the snowy. You live in this, I know, the cold weather, so it's kind of like there'll be a streak of light, but like I do feel that there's something that she's strong, but it's unbelievable. I was speaking to somebody about this earlier, about how people will be told, it's time for you to, doctors will say you have no business living, you're going to be dead, right? Uh, I had
Hmm.
not a doctor tell me that in 1974, when I had stage 3 melanoma. I probably don't have going to be living to 5 years. Blah blah. Some people will go ahead and say, okay, and they'll go along and they'll just go. It's kind of easier. There's other people that are, they will not. Their spirit's too strong. Your sister has been really going through a lot, and it feels like it's never ending. And the feeling, however, I do feel a definite a hard-earned victory with her. It's something that's never in this intensity has ever been felt. So it looks like there's been a delay. There's something about a home or a delay. It didn't happen. Was she feeling kind of? I don't know. It's like it's like almost like, has there been something generosity cut off, or maybe where it shouldn't have been? Does she have good insurance? Is she being taken care of right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, it just feels like there's something about a home here, or maybe she had desired to. I'm going to ask you, Susan. Have they told her, like, like I said, doctors? I don't feel that they should. I think they should be realistic, but on the other hand, I don't care what anybody says. They can't. For every person, it's different. It is. It's been a proven fact. You hear stories all the time, but when some people are told this, it's like they kind of lose, their strength. But I do feel that your sister is going to start feeling there's something that she's just strong. Well, she is a strong woman to be able to endure what I see for the long time. Anyway,
Right.
but the thing of it is, you know, there's somebody I do see also. There's a father figure. I keep forgetting we're at the age where I'm the father figure age. It cracks me up.
Hmm.
How many years? So I guess what I'm trying to say, I see a man here who looks like he has financial means. He's a businessman, successful, but he doesn't feel like it's the father figure energy. But she's your older sister, you said?
She's my older sister. Yeah.
Okay. So are you talking about like in the 60s?
No, she's mid 50s.
So she's my age. Okay. Thanks a lot. You're
No, a
rude.
little older than
You
you.
you're rude. Well, she whatever is she. The thing is with this, what I'm getting, there's something interesting. There's a gentleman here who has dark. He looks like he has dark hair, maybe some white or whatever, but he has the means of finding. He reflects someone that has maybe before not being able to follow through, but with what she's going through, she has got good insurance, but she needs to be able to feel a sense of relief to when she. I do feel, in spite of all this, I know it may be real bad, whatever diagnosis. I'm not a doctor, everybody too, and Susan, you know that. I don't want you to think because I should know it all, the
Mhm.
doctor syndrome. But is there a man connected with her? Because this man, I see, she would be able. She needs time. It's almost like, some people, they go in time where they go back within themselves. It's almost like she needs to go through the spiritual death in a lot of ways so she can be reborn to be healing. That's part of the healing. It's a symbolic type of thing I'm talking about. But I just feel that the shit. I'm wondering, realistically speaking, if she started to feel okay enough to where someone said, "Well, would she want to go back to work if she was doing that at all?" I don't see that it would. If she could, if she didn't have to. I see someone being able to. She'd be relaxed, being able not to have to do that. There's enough money or support around her along the way after the time of January. So I guess I'm asking you: has she been out of work for a long time? And if she hasn't,
Well, she's still working. She's still working. I mean, some days she can't go in. Some days it's
right? But she needs.
part time. Sometimes she has to take time off.
And she needs
But I
insurance.
mean,
Okay, she needs the insurance at where she works. I'm sure that
right,
comes in handy.
right,
What I guess
yeah,
what I'm trying to say is I'm seeing somebody here that's really going to step up and it's going to be, oh, and it's not going to seem like it's a fantasy or hallucination. It's real, and that's the best thing because if in a perfect world, if we all were able to deal with our illnesses in the same way, where some people have, it's nice to not have the stress of feeling you have to go to work in order to have the insurance because it just compounds your immune system. Everything gets out of whack. I see somebody being able to be very helpful financially for her to be able to be at home or to be taking it easy or maybe doing home business. I see where she's working is not healthy, even if she goes in from time to time. And I just feel the mother figure. I don't know what's going on. There's some negative stuff in the mother figure. I don't know. I see her. I see her thriving, and I know. I I'm not saying wishful thinking, but I do see her thriving, being able to take control over the direction she's going to go on, and that could have a lot to do with the treatment she's deciding next. But people aren't. There's not going to be very people. There's a mother figure, and then there's this not this father. Same another. There's a lot of people in the reading. There's another gentleman who looks like they're not all for it, and but she does look. You know what's fascinating? She looks like there's money coming her way. That may,
okay.
I'm wondering, did she get her whatever she has? Is it something maybe that could have been caused environmentally or?
Well, who knows? I mean, it's cancer. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
got that, but
but she has other complications now from
from the
it's just one thing after another.
from
But
the
yeah, she just environmental. I mean, she just had Lyme disease, which seems to be
okay,
better.
everything's out of whack. Everything is going.
Yeah, everything's out of where she's got diabetes now. I mean, everything's just like one thing after another, and the treatments are as bad as the
Yeah,
disease sometimes. Because
yes.
then it weakens other things. And
No, I know that, and so there's a lot. I just see a lot of. It's, I feel she's gonna get in spite of everything. I see her getting through this Lyme disease, and I'll just say because I can identify it. Yeah, I too, and then I had, and then all this, and what is it now? Autoimmune. They're telling me, and in spite of
mhm,
myself, I'm strong. But the bottom line is, your sister has been like she's strong and right. I mean, she may not feel that way right now, but I do feel that she's going to take control of her treatment. I do see that going on, and for whatever reasons, I see whatever it means for however much it means. I see financial something of material gain. It could be from land, in terms of money, something coming her way. And that looks like months from now. But like I said, as of January, the third week, I think I said, I see her heading in a completely different direction. The work situation looks so stressed out too. There's something going on. They're down. There's something going on differently in her job or company, whatever. There's something. There's a mess of things. But I see her taking a hold of herself and taking it's almost like her own car, a brand new car, anyway, and driving the
mhm,
direction she needs to go. And I absolutely feel that there's someone who could help her financially, and that would be
okay,
a real good break for her because that our mind and body go hand in hand. It doesn't surprise me. I've had this happen. A heart condition, the next year it's gone. I took medication, my heart's fine. They diagnose
mhm,
what's going on there. There's a lot of things that go in our mind and body are connected. I feel for
mhm,
you, but I don't feel it's her time. Is she a person that likes to? Is she get? I don't see her getting real depressed. Okay, I know that she could very well be, but I also feel her body's like whacked out. But I also feel that when she feels strong, she goes. She's not whiny. She's strong.
Yeah.
Is she that type? Is that her person? I mean, is she? Have you seen that with her? Like you can only go be beaten down so long about what you hear and what's going on. But have you ever seen her? She'll turn it around and she'll go, "Wait a minute,
Yeah.
okay,
She tries
that's
to
what."
stay positive. Yeah.
Well, not only that is I see she's gonna get there's something that will be really revealed. Something that's gonna be revealed. However, the way she gets to it is on her own. Whatever, like a light, the light bulb, and it's almost like completely taking back her control of which direction she's going in, and I see it to be extremely positive in the right direction. And there's some people that won't be very happy about it, but too damn bad. But like I said, I keep seeing somebody that will help her relieve the stress of financially. It's like there's other areas, or maybe she needs to go in another direction. But whatever it is, I feel that I see her getting healthier and heading in a direction that would also allow for better treatment.
Okay.
But it's not coming from the regular means from her what she's getting now and the insurance paying for it. It's not like that. And let me know how she's doing. What kind of cancer has uninvitedly coming around? Uninvitedly. What kind?
She had breast cancer, and she almost got to the 5-year mark, and
Oh,
a year and a half ago it presented again, but it metastasized into other parts.
yeah, that's that 5-year mark they told me too. With if you barely make it, and that's like I'm going. You see, right there, that stresses people out. That okay, and so and then she has the other stuff. So she's doing
But it's
chemo.
just, the chemo, it weakened her heart.
Yep.
And then, this past spring, she found out she has diabetes now.
The thing,
It's
this
like,
if anything will kill, if anything is going to do her wrong, it would be. I know it doesn't make sense. I'll tell you something. Your sister, I feel, she's. I don't know. I just feel she's going to be okay. And like I said, I'm not saying I'm a doctor though, since you know that, but I do feel she's heading in a direction where she's going to find exactly what she needs.
right.
Now, I do know, I want to share this real quick with you. My father had prostate. My dad was always, and he was a mess. He's always coming up out of the loop, and there he makes it. No one else would. But what happened was during that time, now they know better, but nothing had ever happened, but they gave him radiation, right? For prostate. He had a pretty bad situation going on. He completely recovered from that, and then a year later, he had some real problems, and it's kind of bleeding constantly from the area of the rear, right? And he was so much they had to give him blood. He was in the hospital. They didn't know what was going on with him. They had no clue. He was almost in death. They transfused him. It turns out what they found out later, it was because of the radiation that brought him to health back from the prostate. And then he had a heart attack so that's kind of I know what you're talking about, the stuff that snowballs. And there are, it's amazing how this shit will happen. It's like you're damn. What does that mean? So I just feel your sister. I just feel she's going to take control of her own direction, and no matter what. And I feel that she's a smart woman, and I do see her going in the right direction. And and maybe get a new car. I'm just saying. But I mean,
that would be good. That would really be good. She needs one.
well, yeah, no, I'm not kidding you too. I am seeing maybe a new car that I just feel that there's other ways, and she is going to take more control of being more proactive. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, and finding it's not like being irresponsible. I think she look at you said it all perfectly clearly, and I just told you what happened to my father. That happens a lot. So it's kind of like what there's got to be some balance somewhere. I just see her taking more control than everybody telling her what's the best thing. She's gonna go. I see her. I don't know, but I see her being a lot stronger in January, the third week of January. But please let me know what's going on with her. I'd really appreciate that.
I will.
So,
I would too.
so are you by Gettysburg at the time? I'll talk to you about it later.
I'm about 6.5 hours drive.
Never mind. I thought you were closer. Never mind.
No, because I'm in Connecticut. So.
Oh, that's where my daughter's best friend. She moved there and she visited me today. It was so bittersweet. She's all grown up.
Yeah.
And she's in Connecticut and she's leaving back. She's been living. My daughter's close. Anyway, she came to see me just because I'm like your second mother too. And you're in Connecticut. Okay. I didn't know the Connecticut.
Yeah.
You probably told me. Well, Susan, I hope that helped you. I hope you're doing okay. And you're
I am. I'm gonna get in touch with you. We'll have a private meeting soon.
okay, but I hope
All right.
I hope that you did okay at the holidays. But I send your sister everything that I have that's positive, everything I got, and I do have a lot more for other people than I do for myself. But I do. I wish her well.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well, sure, but let me know how things are going.
Okay, I will. All right. Happy New Year, Maureen.
Thank you, Susan. Thanks for coming, and I appreciate it.
All right. Bye.
Bye. And that was Susan. Susan's lovely. Okay, how's it going there? How's it going, Julie?
It's going great. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna close the show down like I am. Whatever happened to our you boot their butts out?
I did.
You boot their butts out.
They went back to Hawaii on their own.
Was that? Oh God, we haven't got. Well, shoot, I thought it'd be fun. It's all right. Play. I didn't use any foul language. Well, I would like to thank you all for showing up into the show tonight because, as you know, I just kind of like haven't been doing much of it. Thursday evening is Psychic Access Talk Radio.com. It's a psychic viewpoint, and I know, Doug, that the show is Carmen's show. Oh yeah, it's on predictions. You guys may want to come. It's astrologer. It's gonna be really great about because of the new year. So that would be very interesting. And Julie, you're there all the time. Of course, you're there. And so,
Yes.
Thanks, Doug. Talk to you Monday. Thanks for coming. And now's a good time. You can go to sleep. Not false. Thanks. Thanks, Reggie. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks, Barbara. I'll talk to you very soon, Barbara. And Julie, as always, I always thank you. So let me see if I can pull off doing a little number for you. Oh, I can't tonight. I'm not gonna do anything. Here, I'll sing for you. I'm sorry. La 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 la. Okay. Anyway, Julie, can you sing? Can you sing? Okay. So I say goodnight, Julie. You say goodnight. We all say goodnight.
And thank you, Maureen.
No, thank you. And so Julie will be doing her, and I'm so happy for you, Julie, really. So goodbye, everybody, and have a lovely New Year's Eve is Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Okay, there you have it. Goodbye.